Next, we're going to take a look at the grade reports that we can see through Thatquiz. So the first thing you want to do is select the class that you would like to see the grades for, and then just click on Grades. Now notice you can change this just by changing the class that you're looking at. When you get here, you're going to see a spreadsheet of all the grades, so your student names and then all the quizzes right here. You can sort these by student's last name, ascending or descending, first name, and also by their overall average grade. Okay, you can also set the time period of when you want to see the grades. Okay, you can click on a graph and kind of see overall how this is going, a scatter plot of the data. You can also just look at an individual student, how they're doing. And you can also sort by test type as well, and you can see it by month. Here you can configure. When you click on configure, you're going to see what type of grade you see, a percentage or out of a certain number of points. So this is going to be depending on how you enter it into your grade book. If they were all 5-point quizzes, you might want to see, well, the exact 5 points that you want to enter. Or if you want percentages, then you just leave it there. And unfortunately, you can't change this individually per item to just say how many is it out of. Okay, you can also download a CSV file. And when you do that, it just gives you an Excel spreadsheet of your students and how they did on each quiz. It also gives you the seconds per problem down there. And you can use this for importing into PowerSchool. To erase a grade for a student, all you have to do is hit Edit and then select the score that you want to erase, and then just click Erase, and now it is blank. And so that student can now retake that quiz. So you could re-notify them and they can make up a quiz and get a new score. Okay, go and click View and you get back to the view. Now from here you can either click the quiz title or an individual grade. So if you want to see an individual student's grade, you would just click on that and it brings up this. You can see the percentage, which you can edit manually if you wish to give a different score. You can see the point value here, 2 out of 5. How many they completed, unanswered, right, wrong, the total time it took them to take the quiz, and it'll give you seconds per problem right there. It also shows you which answers they got incorrect. So it gives you a brief look at the question, and this is the correct answer, and then in parentheses it gives you the answer that the student had selected. Okay, so you can kind of see where they're going wrong there. Now there's also a score here that's yellow, and this is showing that the student has saved the quiz to finish later. And so when you click on it, you can see saved incomplete, and you can see here that they have 20 unanswered questions still, and it calculates their score based on those missing questions as well. You can also take a look at the entire class for a specific section. Okay, and you're going to do that by clicking on the quiz name. And here it shows you the test for each student, okay, their score, how many they got right or wrong. You have a choice to email the results to the students. And so if you click on this, it's going to give you their grade, and it will also show them which questions they missed and what the correct answer was for this. Now unfortunately, the first time you email your students their grades, these are all going to be blank. So for some reason the program doesn't use the email addresses that you use to notify the students of the quiz, and maybe they're thinking you might want to send it to their parents or something. So anyway, the first time you are going to have to type in their email addresses again, or you can copy and paste them individually from that list we had made earlier. So anyway, that's kind of a pain, but once you do it once, then their email addresses will show up automatically anytime you want to send them their grades. Okay, some other things you can do here. You can see we have 16 grades in, and the average on this quiz is an 84%. Now if we click frequently missed, you can see which questions students missed the most. So I can see here that 5 students missed this question. Okay, and it gives me the question and the answer. So if I were to be reviewing this, I would take a look at this question definitely. Now, if you want to see kind of a post view of the quiz, just next to the student name, click on the quiz title, and this is basically what the quiz looked like to them. Okay, you see the question and all their answer choices. Now, for question 1 here, you can see that 81% got this correct, 19% got it incorrect, or you can see 13 got it right, 3 got it wrong. Over on the right side, here you can see the percentages for each question, and you can jump straight to whichever one you want. Okay, so question 5, 69% missed. And if you look here, it shows you which students got that question incorrect. Now, if you mouse over one of the students, you can see their answer there in the parentheses, 1/13. Here, 1/13, 3/4, and 1/13. So most of the incorrect answers had chosen 1/13, and so they probably just missed the word not. Okay, because the probability of a queen would be 1/13, so not a queen would be 12/13. So using this, you can kind of help direct how you want to continue teaching your students for whichever topic you're teaching. Now, if you click on that student and scroll down, it'll show them their individual grade report right here, so you can see everything that they had done. And if you click grade report, it simply takes you right back to that other screen. Okay, from here you can also assign grades manually by clicking on a blank, okay, and just hit enter grade right there, and then you can type in a grade for that student. If you want to see all of a student's quizzes, you would just click on the student's name. So this gives me all the quizzes here for Ronald Anderson. So you can kind of see how he's done over time. Alright, so that is the different grade reports and information you can get from Thatquiz.